It's 12 noon on this Thursday afternoon, October 4th, 2018. It is time now for the Peter channel. New news report on this Thursday afternoon, October 4th, 2018. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. It's 12 noon on this Thursday afternoon, 4th of October, 2018, and we have a temperature of 69 degrees in North Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter channel. New news report is 7 stories on the Peter channel. New news report is 7 Russian military officers indicted for cyber attacks. Sassy urged the president to nominate a woman in June before Kavanaugh was picked. UN court lawfully orders U.S. to dump sanctions. He knew there was a intelligence from Yale. Roommate said about Kavanaugh. Al Roker goes emergency surgery. Schumer Feinstein hold press on Kavanaugh FBI report. Hurricane Florence's force is still felt in North Carolina weeks later. More than 1,700 law professors urge senators reject Kavanaugh. University of Michigan raises $5 billion, others close behind. Damascus support wanes for Putin as pension policy takes its toll, analysts said. Britain could be seeing an all-UK customs union with the EU and Ireland backs the idea. Pence said to accuse China to trying to undermine Trump. South Korea reveals plan to break stalemate in U.S.-North Korea talks. China reportedly carried out a hardware hack on Apple and Amazon. Campbell talks to sell fresh unit to investors led by former Boda CEO. What happened to treasuries on Wednesdays? Strong economy sends U.S. Treasury yield soaring. Look at that stock today. Down 262.20 points at 26,566.19. SP 500 down 27.60 at 28.35, and Nasdaq down 135.37 at 78.89.72. U.S. North Korea summit in Geneva, Vienna. Team of 6 Malaysia rescuers try to save teen boy. The expiration of the Farm Bill this week has left dozens of programs that promote foreign trade, conservation, and specialty crop farming frozen. U.S. charges 7 Russians in an attack and indictment. Britain blames GRU. New Yorkers sue over new presidential alert system. Salvador fears recall of 6.5 million pounds of beef. The suspect in an accused of shooting 7 law enforcement officers, 1 fatally, was holding children officers during an incident, authority said. Accusations about the ISS sabotage Roscosmos rules at manufacturing error. Lockheed Martin huge moon lander with allows astronauts to stay on lunar surface for 2 weeks. First exomoon may have been found. Did the Hubble telescope find the first exomoon? Blackout drinking can lead to memory gaps without a loss of consciousness. Breakthrough offers an early warning system for heart attacks. Fumes from pool chemical hospitalized 19 people, many children at swim school. More birds are getting drunk this year, and Minnesota town advises residents. Peter Chill News Time, 12:03 on this Thursday afternoon, and it's time now for a Peter Channel Sports Report. Boston Bruins will be taking on the Buffalo Sabres. Game time, 7 o'clock in Buffalo, while the New England Patriots will be taking on the Indianapolis Colts in Foxborough. 8:20 p.m. start time. Milwaukee Brewers announced 25 men NLDS roster. Select mover for his initial at-getter in Game 1. Beefy baseball boy. Look where it is. The Yankees not so secret weapon. And our McGregor's grappling coach is up to scratch our UFC 229. Peter Childers time is 12:04 on this Thursday afternoon. It's time now for a Peter Channel. Traffic and trends to check. Let's study off on the MBTA where please board all frame and whistle line trains to the inbound 5% of Wellesley Farms West Native. Fitchburg Trade 407. Today for off stations terminated at Littleton 495 June calculation and press would be transferred for Fitchburg train 409, 11:15 a.m. outbound. And the Thursday are looking good. Okay. Look at the highways and byways in New England, in Rhode Island. 146 northbound side, it is slow on North Smithfield, Rhode Island. 37 in eastbound side, also on Warp Stretch. Route 24, northbound, both ends is back between Tiverton and all the way down to 114 in Portsmouth. Newport Bridge in the eastbound side, it is a little slow. 3 on the southbound side, also on 228 in Rockland. 93 on both ends is back around downtown Boston. 93 southbound side, so between Somerville and the Sacred Bridge and downtown Boston. Route 1 is southbound side, also 93 in Charlestown. Countdown northbound side, it is slow. 93 in the northbound side, also in downtown Boston. 290 eastbound side, so between Northbound and Marlborough. And central and western Massachusetts highways there. Looking good except for Route 91, northbound side, also Northampton, Massachusetts. Mass Pike, both ends is back from West Stockbridge. 91, northbound side, also after Route 9 in Middletown, Connecticut. 84 eastbound side, also Newtown, Connecticut. 84 westbound side, also Route 7 in Denver, Connecticut. Merritt Parkway eastbound side, also New Canaan, and 95 northbound side, so Stamford and up in northern New England, it is looking good in New Hampshire and Maine, except on 295 the southbound side, also around the Garden, Maine after the main turnback in 87 89. 91 on the southbound side, those are Canadian North New York and Vermont, and Ottawa 15 on the northbound side, so in southern Quebec towards Montreal, and Norwood 55, southbound side, so in southern Quebec towards the US Canadian border. Peter Chill News Time, 12:06, and it's 7 hours for a weather report. We're looking at the radar satellite loop, and it shows couple of the rain showers on the line from eastern Quebec and northwest of the Brunswick, stretching extreme portions of northern Maine, New Hampshire, and up into Vermont, and down to central New York City, and down for Pennsylvania. And the line of rain showers line from Jamestown, New York, stretches south of Cleveland, Ohio, to north of Columbus, Ohio. Temperature spread around the region, it's in the 60s, the low 70s in southern New England. It is in the 50s, the low to mid 60s in northern New England, 54 degrees, reading in Mount Washington, New Hampshire. Right now in North Massachusetts at right now it is 66 degrees with overcast skies. North Massachusetts, our forecast goes like this. Mostly clouds, 57 and about 73 degrees, and it's up to about 9 miles an hour for tonight. Check the showers and thunderstorms before midnight, then a slight check the showers between midnight and 2 a.m. Mostly clouds by 53 degrees, and southwest about 6 miles an hour coming calm. Chest pressure 30%. Friday, most sunny, mostly crisp, about 59, about 42 degrees, and northeast about 69 miles an hour, shifting a light north wind for Saturday. Sunny part of the skies about 65, low about 51 degrees, not a variable wind. For Sunday, most sunny, partly clouds about 34, about 58 degrees. For Columbus Day, partly sunny, mostly clouds about 67, about 55 degrees. For Tuesday, patch fog wires, partly sunny, partly clouds about 33, about 59 degrees. And for Wednesday, patch fog wires, mostly sunny, sky high about 74 degrees. And that is going to be it for the Peter Channel News Report on this October 4th, 2018 on a Thursday. I'm Peter. Hope you have a good afternoon and a good positive. Hope you have a good day.